Live now.
Okay, all right. Clap for that. Clap for.
Turning it off and turning it back on. Hopefully that works.
Yeah.
I think I might have cut off after the running ones. Whatever article you read after that, I think. Start.
So our live stream dropped there for a moment. Let us know what's our live stream cut out there for a moment. We had a gremlin in the house, but come on back. It's 8:11 a.m. Our live stream dropped there for just a brief moment, but now we are back. 8:11 a.m. You are listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. Victoria says that cross country was the last thing that she heard. All right, so I'll bring that back about cross country. That was an update from our friends of the Aurora area CVB. Now, cross country. The National Intercollegiate Running Club Association has chosen the Northwestern Medicine Cross Country course as its host venue for the 2022 Great Plains Regional. So that's where the cross country cut out at. That's what you might have heard. So my bad, y'all. All right. Now, the host venue is tentatively scheduled for November 6th of 2022, and that'll be a series of men's and women's long distance running competitions attended by as many as 400 collegiate participants and 19 colleges and universities in Illinois, Missouri, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Minnesota. And what you guys may not have heard is that I said that I gave a shout out to Iowa because Des Moines, Iowa checked in on the website last night.
Very nice, very nice. Good morning, Iowa.
Good morning, Iowa. All right, the coffee this morning is from Treadwell. Treadwell is located at 14 West Downer Place. If you're going to Treadwell, many of our fellow community partners are represented in there, such as the Rotary Club, the Neighbor Project, and Mutual Ground. So the next time you go into Treadwell, take a look around at all of the stuff and support and shout out. All right, word up. Now back to the Aurora area CVB. The Aurora Area Convention and Visitors Bureau was founded in 1987. It's a private nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting and marketing the area as an oversight destination, increasing visitor awareness and growing visitor expenditures for the maximum economic benefit of our tourism partners. All right, shout out to them. Okay, so let's move on to some more news. More. So our friends of the, and for you guys just tuning in again, our live stream dropped there for a brief moment, but we are back in action. So good morning to you guys. 8:13 a.m. on a Monday morning, May 17th. Once again, My Superpowers Foundation has a great new and positive initiative. Notes to my kid. What in the world? So we are live downtown Aurora, and I'm looking at construction workers, and there was a big rattle kind of boom thing, but everybody looks okay. All right. Notes to My Kid empowerment cards are a set of 30 cards to uplift our children and make them feel special. Exclusively on Spots in the Fox, these are empowering notes, and when placed in a book, pocket, or left on a dresser, they will add random happiness, and children love them. There is a link to check out and order for the pre-release sale, and I'm going to put that in the comment for you guys. BTP, how was your weekend? What'd you do?
Well, it was good. So, yeah, obviously the party on Friday, which was a lot of fun. It was really nice to meet some of our listeners and viewers. Really cool. It was like really cool. Sense of pride for helping out for something, you know.
Word up.
It was not for the community. Then Saturday just kind of relaxed. Watched the animals, just kind of chilled, recovered. Napped a lot, pretty much. I just gotta have like a me day.
Right.
And then Sunday went over to McCarty Mills for a shift. It was really cool. They had Mike's Magic Tacos. They did Bira tacos.
Oh wow.
It was a really good crowd. Yeah, it was really fun. It was a good weekend. It was a really good weekend.
Very cool. Yeah, Ben Geller. What's up, Ben Geller? Ben Geller came to the party, and that was really cool. The link for the Spots on the Fox notes to my empowerment cards are in the chat for you wonderful people to read and check out. Victoria Hyla Maldonado brought her family there, too. That was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Norma Peterson came. God, that was awesome. Norma, what up? Nicole Astra Clap for Nicole.
Oh, yeah.
She was there. Roll call. Who was all there? Who was there? DJ Venom, Josue Paiz. He was there. He was our DJ, spinning some great classic hip hop hits and some good dance music too. I'll tell you an interesting thing about the party that I did not anticipate. You know, McCarty Mills isn't small, it's intimate. It doesn't have a huge parking lot. It doesn't have a big patio like Ballydoyle. And it doesn't have like a huge stage and all that. But there was dancing going on.
Oh, God.
There was a lot of dancing going on. And even I, your favorite radio host, got my dance on. I was twisting my body to some cumbia. That was really cool. So I got like really Spanish there for a moment. It was really cool.
Yeah, we were all a little toasty enough to get a little funky on the dance floor.
Yeah, as the night went on, we got juicy. Anna Sierra was there. Shout out to Anna, her friend Christina, Anna's Custom Treats. Representative Hernandez was there. Shouts out. Erica Garcia, shouts out. We had new Aurora University grads there. Man, it was so great. It was a good time. It was a really, really, really good time. Look at these people. They checking in. Good morning. Oh, and congratulations to Simon Rodriguez. Good morning, Simon Rodriguez. And he and his wife just celebrated the birth of their baby. Clap for. Yeah.
Congratulations.
And he just hit me up on the DMs. Yes, Mr. Rodriguez, if you're tuning in, we can postpone your interview because of your beautiful baby. No doubt.
Also, shout out to Cinco de Mayo Bakery and Jen Ingram and Corey of Corinne's Kitchen.
That's right.
For bringing in the delicious cake and treats.
Yes.
That was so cool.
Yes. Thank you very much, Jen Ingram. Oh, and Norma says that she has video.
Oh, no.
Mark Hogan, good morning to you as well, sir. Karina Suarez Darden and Darnell, good morning to both of you guys. They were there too. Oh man, so many of our friends were there. It was awesome.
Oh, who was
the link to SBDC is put into the chat for you guys as well. The time is 8:17 a.m. You listen to Good Morning Aurora, second largest city's first daily news podcast. What up?
Who brought in the balloons? What was the
I got that card in my pocket.
Party girl.
It was. We had a balloon column made for the show, and it was created by the Candy Bar Chicks.
Candy Bar Chicks, that's right.
Para cualquier dulce ocasión, for any sweet occasion. Nancy Ortiz. Shout outs to Nancy Ortiz.
Yeah, thank you so much.
It was really cool. It was a big tower wrapped with blue and white balloons. That was awesome because blue is my favorite color.
I think it might still be. I think it's still at McCarty Mills too.
Yeah, it's still at McCarty Mills. So
if you want to go check it out,
to McCarty Mills, have a beer, and take a. I'll tell you what. Go to McCarty Mills, take a selfie, send it to Good Morning Aurora, DM us, hit me in the chat, or goodmorningaurora@gmail.com, and we will post it and give you some shouts out. Oh yeah. All right. Before we get. Let's get into it right now because this is actually important. May 22nd is the next and last date for Art and Market Aurora. Get out there and support local for these final times and support Society 57 located at 100 South River Street. That'll be from 8 a.m. to noon. It's the very last one of these, and these have been a very big hit and a great gathering spot for our community. So come on down on May 22nd. All right, summer events. Summertime. Aurora Arts Weekend will officially kick off the season on June 4th and 5th. Aurora Arts Weekend promotes both First Fridays on June 4th, and Fox River Arts Ramble on June 5th. Both dates will feature art shows by local artists at 8 locations downtown. Wait a minute, let me stop real quick. You know something else I heard on Friday? I heard more than 3 times from listeners that people thought I was Puerto Rican.
Really?
I don't know what the hell. Some guy thought he thought I was white. What in the world is wrong with my voice on the mic that you people think that I'm not me? That was strange. Like people were dead serious. It's like, yo, I thought you were Puerto Rican. So shout out to all my Boricuas out there. I love y'all, but I am not one of y'all.
It's always kind of interesting with like when you finally meet someone you only heard their voice.
Yeah.
And it's almost like never what you expect.
Right.
Man, but.
Yep. That was cool. All right. Cross country. Yay. Why are these people doing this? People always want to text you when you're on the mic. Like I was texting people when I was not on the mic, and they were like, I'm busy right now. And as soon as I get on the mic, they're like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, Mutual Ground had their Walk for Hope yesterday. It was a lovely event. Brooke Shanley was there as well. That's right. Yeah, shout out to Brooke Shanley. And Jen Ingram said that BTP was cutting a rug.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, probably.
Starting
to feel it. Starting to feel it at one point.
That's the music I was dancing to. I was dancing to like that super, I was dancing to Kumbaya. So it was like, you know, you guys know the music, you know, all that organ-y stuff. But it was pretty cool. I was doing my very best to keep up. My leader was great. Good morning to Alvin Soto, friend of the show. Shout out to Alvin. Yes. Great cake. Oh, and people love the cake. So shout out to, Jen Ingram and Cinco de Mayo. The kids just asked me to comment. Good morning, kids. All right. Her kids listen.
Nice. That's really cool.
That's really cool, man. That was really cool. That really made me happy to hear.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
All right. So let's move on. Don't forget, June 25th, which is a Sunday, Harry Beast Dog Parlor, located at 215 West Galena Boulevard, is having their 3-year anniversary. Come celebrate our friends. Come celebrate our friends and their great business. The flyer for this event has been posted to our Facebook page. We'll also post it on our Instagram. It's been on our Twitter as well. Food, cars, and really cool people. It'll be a great gathering. That's going to be from noon to 5 p.m. Once again, June 25th, and that's a Sunday, 215 West Galena. Come celebrate Harry Beast Dog Parlor. Shouts out. Now, the cool thing about Harry Beast Dog Parlor is that if you got Fluffy and you need to get her nails clipped and manicured, can you stop? Really? This isn't one of you people, so somebody else. You can go there, and they take really cute pictures of the dogs, too. Tracy Duran says, so sad I missed out. Had to get my shot, not the fun shot. She had to get the vaccine, not tequila.
Well, good for you. Good for you.
Tracy, you were there in spirit. You were. So it's all to the good, Tracy Duran. Okay, don't forget, today is a very important day because today is the day that the Illinois Rental Payment Protection Program, ILRPP, opens. Now, this is it's an additional grant of $25,000 being paid to landlords for the back rent owed by tenants. Both tenants and landlords have to initiate the process and apply as well. For more information on that, or if you need assistance, contact and visit the Neighbor Project at neighborproject.us. And actually, that link I will put in the chat for you guys. The time is now 8:24 a.m. You're listening to Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. We are officially 1 year old, you guys. Man, it feels so great. Start collecting your Social Security checks, y'all. We've been in this for a long time.
One weird thing, I don't know if you guys noticed this. Anybody that was there was like cyclists. Apparently, they were like biking all around the suburbs, but this was like at like 10 p.m., 11 p.m. I was just surprised that there was like people still like biking. Like they came from like Wheaton. They biked all the way from Wheaton to Aurora and then gonna bike back. Apparently, I just thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that was cool. That was really cool. Yeah. So look, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. As the party went on, it got wacky. Like I was looking at some of the videos today, and they're all good videos. There was nothing untoward in any of these videos, but man, we started getting loose as the night went on. I haven't seen the videos yet. As the night went on and the music started spinning, thank you, Jen Ingram, for letting us, for reminding us of that. DJ Venom played some Prince. And I tell you what, craft beers, Prince, and cake. Wait till I drop these videos. Y'all gonna be like, what the heck? It was really, really, really cool. All right. So I got something here I want to bring up to you guys. Saw this article in the paper this morning. Get you guys' thoughts on this. CTA and Metro riders are slowly returning. So CTA trains, the agency never cut its schedule during the pandemic. That allowed essential workers and others who relied on transit to access transportation and allow for social distancing. CTA buses, in some cases, they added bus services or lengthened buses mid-pandemic on routes with high ridership. Leaving downtown Chicago shortly after 6 p.m., a number 135 Clarion and LaSalle Express bus was full enough that they refused socially distant seating options, though plenty of seats remaining. And Metro made steep cuts to service during the pandemic, but in recent months has been steadily adding cars to trains and trains to service. Metro is now running 61% of the trains it ran before the pandemic. But interestingly enough, check this out. Metro provided 35,400 passenger trips just last week on Thursday. At the time, a high for the pandemic, but still just 13% of May 2019 levels. That's amazing. I was telling BTP here that unless Oprah hit me on the text or I get my invitation for the opening of the Barack Obama Library, or something really cool, I probably will never ride the Metro again. I really have no desire to ride the train again.
It's going to be difficult to get back to doing anything in big crowds,
Exactly. I can't even imagine. I mean, Metro was cool. You could drink on the train, have a beer, you go into the Cubs Sox game and all that. You can, it was a really good time. Sometimes it's like a party on the train. I've been riding the Metro since I was 10 years old. I started riding the Metro alone when I was 10 years old. And I've been just there for the whole time. I've been on Metro the whole time, like my whole life in some way, shape, or form. In once upon a life, one of my things to do was I would take the Metro and I didn't live in Aurora at this time. I would take the Metro from the Ivanhoe Park District and I'd take it downtown to, I think, Van Buren. Then I'd catch the Van Buren train and I'd take that to the Western Avenue stop. And I would go eat at a place called Don's Grill, which has been on 18th and Western for since the 40s. And yeah, that was my little routine. That was my little getaway.
Nice.
Yep. But I really have no desire to ride the train. What do you guys think about it? Are you going to go back to train riding, and are you going to embrace what the old normal was? Or will you adapt and do away with the old and continue with the new? Let us know in the chat. The time is 8:29 a.m. Bikes with lights. It was a great party. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Okay, news, you guys. Let's get back into the news. I got something else to tell you guys about. Oh, hold on a second, guys. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I owe you something. I owe you the link to the Neighbor Project. Can you clap for me? Word up. Oh, thanks, y'all. Man, you guys. It's so real. 1 year anniversary at McCarty Mills coming up very, very, very soon. May 20th through the 23rd. Come on down to McCarty Mills. There's going to be a lot going on in celebration of their 1 year anniversary. Special tappings. They're launching a membership program, music, food, and much, much more. McCarty Mills, located at 140 South River Street, is our spot, and it's your spot as well. All right. Today, there is going to be a qualified immunity, history, case law, and reform live stream going on. The Chicago Bar Association Young Lawyers Section Civil Rights Committee presents a live CLE on those topics. Guest speakers are Noah Smith Drillick, professor of law, Chicago Kent Law. Jared Kosaglad, an attorney at Jared S. Kosaglad, PC. Carlton T. Mayers II, Esquire, founder and head consultant of the Mayor Strategic Solutions, LLC. And it's moderated by Alicia Nightingale, the chair of the YLS Civil Rights Committee, founder and CEO of the Uplift. All of these great institutions and representatives are coming together on something very, very important in the discussion of law enforcement and police reform. So please check that out. Alyssa Ocone, good morning to you as well, you awesome, great, wonderful person, you. Don't forget. Oh, wait, you can't forget because you don't even know about it yet. Did you know that on Wednesday the 19th, you can get down with the Aurora Downtown Streetscape Committee? From 1 to 3 p.m., join for a planting party in Lot A across River Street behind Hollywood Casino. Then head to Gillerson's Grubbery for happy hour on Penny Street. Bring a towel, a mask, gloves, and a water bottle. And this is going to be taking place with the Aurora Downtown group. So shouts out to that. If you like flowers and you like plants and you want to help beautify our wonderful city, then that's the place for you to be on Wednesday. Also on Wednesday, do not forget that Buenos Dias Aurora is coming back. The second largest city's first bilingual news podcast. News para... How you say you? News para tú. Yeah. News for you. That's what it's going to be. Noticias frescas just for y'all. Just for you guys. Okay. So the time is 8:32 a.m. How are you guys all feeling today? What are you guys feeling like out there? I want to know how you feel. Can you let me know? Can you let me know in the chat?
How do I know?
Can you type how you feel? Can you send me an emoji? And if you were at the party last night, I almost said last night. If you were at the party on Friday, let us know a highlight. Send us a highlight that you had. What's a fun moment? What's something cool that you saw? Or did you hear any music that you really dug? You can let us know in the chat. All right. What you got going on today, BTP?
Just working. Probably should mow the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
Starting to get a little shaggy. I should probably take care of that. Yeah, just gonna be kind of a standard lazy Monday.
A standard lazy Monday. Yeah, it's pretty much that kind of day today, and we can feel it. It's the weather. It's definitely the weather. Have you guys heard of presidential cleaning? Well, you should have. Located on the corner of Lake Street and what is that? Cross Street. It's right
West
there by
Park?
Wilder Park. Yes, West Park. Located on the corner of Lake and West Park. Presidential Cleaning Services is the premier cleaning service in the entire Aurora area. Owned by a husband and wife team of local cool people. Presidential Cleaning Service can get your building, your house, or your office tip-top, looking good and bling-blinging. For more information, you can call... I don't even know their number. Can you look up the number and put it in the chat so these people, if they're interested, they can call? The time is 8:34 a.m. and we're going to hook you up with Presidential Cleaning's number. Wednesdays at the Plaza, a free summer concert series will return to the gazebo at Millennium Plaza from July 14th to August 11th. The concerts will feature a variety of genres and local bands from 7 to 9 p.m. That's going to be a great one coming back. New this year is Movies at a Museum, an outdoor film series pilot kicking off on July 8th at Aurora Regional Fire Museum. The series features Cloback. What the heck is wrong with me? Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Let me take a... Oh, yeah. The series, featuring classic and throwback films, will be weekly on Thursdays during July. Socially distanced seating areas open at 7 p.m. and movies start at 8 p.m. The dates are July 8th, 15th, 22nd, and 29th. Very cool. So think about that. You're going to be sitting in the parking lot of the Fire Museum watching movies. Doesn't that sound fun? I know it does. Okay. So now, in addition to that and the movies, there's another thing I got to tell you about, and that's Alley Art Festival. Alley Art Festival will possibly return to Water Street Mall on August 28th from noon to 5 p.m. Local and regional artists, as well as local musicians, are always a part of the activities. Final details are still being worked out, but having the event back in its original location is very, very welcome. This summer, the festival will coincide with live mural planting throughout downtown, coordinated by Aurora Public Art. And last thing, First Fridays will continue through the summer with the exception of July. First Fridays will feature a food truck court and a handful of food trucks from 5 to 9 p.m. at Water Street Square, located on the northwest corner of Benton and Water Streets. The next First Friday will be on June 4th. Uh-oh. Y'all get ready for that. It's going to be a good time.
Good time.
Yep. Ooh. All right. If you're listening to Good Morning Aurora, odds are your new customers are too. Promoting your business on Good Morning Aurora is cheaper than print advertising, easier than Facebook, and our hyper-local engaged listeners love to support the Aurora area businesses they hear about on this show. Get started at goodmorningaurora.com/advertise and send an email to goodmorningaurora@gmail.com to learn more. Very cool, y'all. How many of you guys live in Elgin? Any Elginers in the chat? Any of y'all live in Elgin?
Elginians.
Elginians?
Elginites.
Elginites? Elginistas?
Elginistas.
Ooh, that's the new-ish.
Sounds like a revolutionary.
Right.
Group.
We're taking Elgin back, man.
For the Elginistas.
Yeah. No more corn.
Viva la Elginista.
Right, yeah. So that's very cool. Shout out to Elgin. But the reason why I'm bringing up Elgin is because when the downtown Elgin Farmers Market opens for the season in June, visitors will be able to grab a drink while checking out the vendors without having to worry about wearing a mask. According to the organizers, the Downtown Neighborhood Association of Elgin weekly event begins on its 21st year on June 4th, and unlike last year when numerous COVID-19 restrictions had to be in place and the number of market weeks shortened as well, shoppers should have a lot more freedom to explore what's being offered this year. Interestingly, despite the shorter calendar and space and mass limitations, the South Spring Street Market still attracted 13,000 people. Interesting. Very good. Very, very, very good. This year, the market will open about the same time as the state is getting ready to move into the least restrictive Phase 5 guidelines in mid-June. Additionally, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention this week adjusted its recommendations for face mask usage, announcing that anyone who is fully vaccinated does not need to wear a mask outdoors and in most indoor locations. Very cool. All right, so the Elgin Farmers Market, get ready, y'all, Elginistas, because it's coming back. They got more than corn in Elgin. The time is 8:39 a.m. So I've got something. I got some interesting news.
Ooh.
630-618 boop 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 2165. That's the number for Presidential Cleaning Services. Would you guys rather me sing it to you or just say the words or the letters? Sing it? All right. 630-618 boop 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 2165. Call Presidential Cleaning Services, you guys, and good morning to you, Josue Paiz. So me and Josue were hanging out, man. That's my boy right there. That is my boy, Mr. DJ. He played a great song that I grew up on. We all grew up on Harry Belafonte, but he played it as the very last song for the night of the party, man, and that was so cool. All right, Norma Peterson shared with us one of her favorite moments of the party. Great conversations, loved meeting other listeners, and the music was bing, Great to meet everyone. Thank you so much. Victoria tells us that she enjoyed networking and my kids entertaining you. Yeah, they were. They were. That was
Nice.
That was really cool. That was really cool. And Karina says, noticias para ti. News for you. Thank you very much, Karina. Working on that Espanol. Mark Hogan, good morning, buddy. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Okay. Got something for you East Aurorans out there. The East Aurora High School 1960 reunion is coming up and taking place. Let me see here. This was just shared with me. This just came across the news desk. East Aurora High School class of 1960 classmates are invited to reunite. Reunited and it feels so good. June 18th at 6 p.m. at Luigi's Pizza, 732 Prarie Street in Aurora. Shouts out. Appetizers, various pizzas, and soft drinks will be free using funds left from previous class reunions. Damn, free? I'm going to have to get me a wig and go. Like, you look too young to be a 1960 classmate. They did to me what they did to Captain America. They froze me.
Yeah, right, exactly.
There's going to be a cash bar for beer, wine, and mixed drinks. Reunion committee member George Hauser, according to reunion committee member George Hauser, quote, we have decided to grit our teeth and move forward with our COVID-delayed 61st now, anniversary get-together. If you're an East Aurora grad of 1960, this is your year. Very cool. And shouts out to East Aurora Planning Committee and the class of 1960. Awesome. All right, you guys, I have one more news item for you, and then we are going to have to wrap it up because we've got another great interview. Oh, did you guys see the interview that I conducted with Omar Oaxaca of Big Boss Barbershop? He's a cool young man who, he's a barber. He cuts hair, and he yaks it up, and he and I have the same problem. We get notoriously hungry. And there's a result due to the pandemic. A lot of late night spots are closed. So we don't know what in the world to do because, you know, sometimes you get hungry in the middle of nowhere and you got to eat, but there's only McDonald's and whack stuff around. So, yeah, it's a great interview. Check it out. It's live on our Spotify, Apple, iTunes, well, everywhere. You guys know where it's at. The time is now 8:43 a.m. You're listening to Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. And here is my final news item of the morning. Thursday, June 3rd, from 5 to 8 p.m., our dear friends of Chapel Street Church are hosting a resource fair. Free dinner, free haircuts, free cleaning supplies. Organizations who will be sharing the information, they're many and they're very storied. On hand, Northwestern Medicine Physical and Immunization signups, Two Rivers Head Start, Fox Valley Food for Health, Neutral Ground, Area Food Pantries, the Northern Illinois Food Bank, and Batavia United Way Preschool Help 211. Oh. Also there will be health screenings, job search assistance, and mental health resources, and much, much more. Chapel Street Mill Creek Church is located at 1 South 455 Mill Creek Drive in Geneva, Illinois. That's the corner of Mill Creek Drive and Main Street in Batavia. So it's kind of like right there. But the zip code is 60134. Now, I don't know anything at all when it comes to the geography and landscape of Batavia or Geneva. But I do know that Chapel Street Church is well known in the Geneva community. So that's who's holding this thing. So I encourage all of you great people to get down. Yeah, you can clap for that. That's
support the local businesses no matter where they are.
That's right. That is right. Oh, we just got a, I know. That's the calendar alert letting us know that we have an interview to get ready for. Okay, so one more thing before we go. Thank you to Philip, our newest Patreon subscriber. All of you guys, Please check out our Patreon page and consider becoming a patron. $5 goes a long way. We have different tiers on there, and all that helps support and grow our show. I can tell you this. You are... Let me start over. Good morning, Aurora. It's not just the second largest city's first daily news podcast. This is... Oh, they check it in from Clarendon Hills. Good morning. This is a community. I mentioned at the party that one of the things that makes me very happy and very proud is that people, all of you listeners and all of you friends of the show, you guys, you work with each other too. You know, some lady is a candle maker and she says hi in the chat. You go look at her stuff and now you guys are working and good. Now you're buying from her. You're checking this out. You're shopping here. You're supporting that. That is the point. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You are supposed to be taking part in everything, in every aspect of this show. This is a community, and you are a part of it. The time is 8:46 a.m., and you're listening to and watching Good Morning, Aurora. All right. What was I doing? I think I had one more thing to tell you guys about, didn't I? Didn't I say I had one more thing to tell you guys about? I thought that's exactly what I said.
Yeah, that was the Geneva.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
IPA.
Subscribe to the show on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Breaker, and Overcast for you truckers chewing tobacco. I want to say thank you to all of our listeners, all of our fans, and all of our supporters. And thank you to everyone who came to the party on Friday. It really means a lot. We are proud to be 1 year old, and we are proud to be the news source for Aurora. There was an article that I mentioned at the party, but I also read last week. I think I'll try to find the link so I can post that for you guys. It was somewhat depressing in regards to news and the media, but it said that local news needs a local savior. There is a danger, not perceived. It is quite real, my friends. There is a danger that historically established media and their outlets will not be in Aurora much longer, or Chicago. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's very simple. That means that traditional news as you've known it from a local perspective, going up into the upper echelons of our society, Chicago society, King County society, Aurora establishment, could go away. What will happen then? Well, if that happens, Good Morning Aurora will redouble our efforts as we already have, but we can assure you that the news will never die. The time is 8:48 a.m. and you've been listening to and watching Good Morning Aurora, the second largest city's first daily news podcast. We hope that you guys have a great, safe, positive, motivated Monday and a strong week. We've got so much more to We've got so much more to go, and we've got so much more coming. So stay tuned. That's all I will say to you guys. Stay tuned. I hope that you guys have a great day today. Tune in tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. on your favorite local podcast. Take care of yourself and each other.